Hello guys, today I decided to take a replay from someone other than the top players. A random replay of Creepreel against Indra. So if it's a bug, sorry, it means Creepreel. At the time of the game he was in 235th place, and Indra was in 72nd. But this doesn't mean anything in principle, because, in theory, if you're just starting, then ILO will default to leaving you somewhere in 60th place or something like that. I could be wrong. Today's ranking update Zira remains in first place. In second place is Talion. Finally, Nick swapped Natalia back with Elphaba. 0-1 though, for some reason. Ivan Ermac settled in third. Call on the fourth. Oops on the 5th. Uskan in the 6th. Bilbo is on the 7th. Bobby is in 8th. Puramir is in 9th. And Shazurda is on the 10th. Someone new. I don't know who it is. The top 3 players by the number of matches without changes are Gravik, Turambar and Ivan Jermak. Only the number of matches has changed. The top 3 maps are still in first place with Ford of Brunnen, Westfold in second, and Fords of Eisen in third place in terms of victory series. Gondor vs Mighty Mountains. Cool card. I forgot some lowlands there. The lowlands of something. And a cat from a subscriber. Licked him too. No, like one. So, let's start and take a look. After one Barak Indra starts. As far as I understand, he decided this with the mesh. He put 2 farms here, and then he decided, let me build with the mesh. There are also 3, and even 4 farms for farm barracks. Well, it's as if this guy is developing faster, pressing buttons faster. I'm wrong. In short, the goblin doesn't start very aggressively. He made a lot of farms. There are stables and barracks here. Okay, let's move on. Swordsman ran from both players. The goblin ran just casually, but with this build you don't need cavalry to deflate too slowly, without any problems at all. A couple of patches, oh, I'm wheezing. A couple of packs of archers at the base, and it will be fine. But he has cavalry, so yes, it gets even better. Suddenly. So, it would be necessary to push through the shield wall. I don't know what, I'm afraid. Creo was drinking. Oh damn, sorry, Creepreel. But he didn't have to tank with his back. He wouldn't have really lost anyone. But in any case he wins this little skirmish, and the goblins from the reinforcements decide to return. By the way, this looks like the clay that some people use, where you are just stalling for time and saving money. Now let's see. Yes, already 1,700 in my pocket. Okay. I also built cavalry for a basin or a dragon. There are archers here, which is somehow strange. Come on, let's still spend 3,000 in our pocket, 3,600. Gondar is in no particular hurry to attack. He quietly screams to himself. I don't like the fact that he doesn't take trolls, but cheap creeps. But he's not important. Even so. 4,000 in the goblin's pocket. This is either a dragon, or the guy is playing very poorly, and then it will be even sadder. The cavalry rode. I don't know what he was hoping for. He knows what the enemy is like. In addition, there was another detachment there. He's busy. And of course, the Gondarians easily defeat the goblins. Although they have some losses here, because the little brother doesn't survive anything. And somehow they fight awkwardly here. The archers didn't shoot because they were completely surrounded by goblins. But Kava helped. A second barrack is being set up after the dragon. Guys, remember the build. Farm. Farm. Barrack. Farm, 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 farm. That's it, it flew. Well, now the question is, what does Gondor have at this moment? He started doing heroics, and decided to leave in the flag. He has few archers. He can't kill the dragon. Here, alas, we need shooting heroes, we need just spamming archers, basically. It's possible even without rangers. It's sad, of course, when they do something like this against you, but what can you do? Chalk. Wow, that hurts. Spat, and now the goblin must gain a lot of economy and quickly. I thought this was a barrack being set up, this was a market being set up, but also a ranger tent was being set up. So, there will still be a third level. Meanwhile the troops, oh damn it, I forgot. It seems like a simple nickname, but for some reason I can't remember. I secured it, secured the wargs, and got more money. He spent a lot of extra money. Now this doesn't seem like a very necessary investment, but okay. Money is tight and close to supply block. Oh, I don't understand why order a charioteer. Oh gee. Well, Indra is somehow in. Ah, he's going to lose it right now. No, on a thin one, okay. But if the person against me started in the dragon, I would spam with LOTRs. But he made the third pack of cavalry. Okay, Azig is here. God, what a horror! Guys, don't play like this goblin. Please don't be an asshole. This is such a crash, this is it. I hope he loses. So Dan also did it there, which means after all, yes, he wanted to make flags to improve the flags. A few bowmen appeared. The dragon should not have fought now. He did not restore his health, he only restored it a little. He takes a lot of risks by playing this way. By the way, you can use go down to the ground to activate regeneration. This will immediately take him out of the fight. So I panicked a lot. Repril. Oh, I remember. His pack is strong enough to kill Azig in vain. He was retreating, he just had to settle on one point. Okay, so the dragon flew away, the 5th level, a little formal. And for now he is thinking about one more. Just imagine, you are a newbie, you came to play a game, and this schmuck is playing against you like this. What's the point of this? These GitHub people are some kind of infection. Not more and more people are being infected with their autism without negativity. By the way, it was said, but in fact, brothers separated in pairs. So I received a little bit of damage. We still need to kill the little ones. Well, in theory, against this style of Guntura, you need to wipe yourself off with towers. It's boring. So playing of course is tough. Wow, he knows how to squeeze X. It's cool, it's cool. Azig has arrived. What will he do here? A bunch of rangers, oh I say rangers, knights. Azig stuck lala. He one drew comes to an end like this. Well, Khan of the dragon crap goblin. No, don't be stupid, bro. He doesn't shoot. Okay, he killed. He could also kill Azig, but Azig decided to get out of there. So, an upgrade for the heroes, and now the White Tree Guardians have become swordsmen. But there are somehow not enough troops here to break this pack. But there is no dragon and his knights all survived, but of course there are very few of them, so it will be possible to suppress if something happens. Luchnikov, I will root for Gondar here. I hope he wins. So he made the flags and now he doesn't have to build a tower. Although you can open a map, reconnaissance will essentially give you nothing against such a build. You already know that the guy is doing nothing, stalling for time. The workshop is setting up something waiting for the dragon, but without him it's impossible to go on the attack. Or am I wrong? It's not clear. Maybe he spent money. Its economy was basically untouched. Yes, he could have a lot of resources. Well, now Goblin has a decent pack. And it seems even more serious than that of Gondor. The only question is who will dispose of their troops how. The dragon flew in, spat, and they would kill him. A little lucky, but no, not lucky. Really killed. Very good. So, now we need to fox Berder, but for some reason Gondar gives priority to Azig. The knights arrived, unfortunately, a little crookedly. The raccoon squad quickly moved in, the rest were lost somewhere far, far away. But in principle, without a dragon it's quite possible to defeat a goblin. Now if I were in his place, I would train a little more troops here. The kids are still hanging out there. Soon there will be a deep guard who can kill an entire army. And there the farmer did not pay attention. The Orangers survived. Well, by the way, he has shelling. You can try to kill the guy with arrows. Berder will now reach the 5th level. He has literally just a little left. It will be a very useful abundance. Okay, let's fast forward, nothing happens. Gundor has a lot of patience, I would have left. This is how it begins. But in vain he retreated. In my opinion, it was possible to focus some hero calmly, but maybe he is trying to lure his opponent into a trap. The third dragon appeared. It would be cool if here, like in Aoma, the hero's name would change if he was resurrected. Well, maybe if you suddenly played Age of Mythology, there in Egypt, when the pharaoh dies, that when he is resurrected, he is a different pharaoh, like Tutankhamun number 2, or sometimes his name even changes completely. Again, minus the dragon, the eagles are summoned and now they will peck at Azog. He is like one big seed. Now if there was more cavalry in the back it would be awesome. Well, Gondar barely wins here. The army here is stronger, by the way. The goblin can win in theory. Yes, he is retreating in vain. He has a lot of bowmen, and he didn't even use the abundance. He could have turned the abundance into one eagle. Just shoot the second one. And thus finish off the remnants of the troops. He also has 3 baby dragons left. Gundor's army is too weak. Aragorn could be finished off with little ones. Well, okay, it's fun for him to sit under his crow height. So are we waiting for the 5th dragon or whatever? 4th? The 4th dragon. Some kind of Camp Cha. I think I got it mixed up in the calculations. Looks like the 4th one. Azog also rose again. Gondor again has a weaker army, purely by eye, as for me. But he has Gandalf. I'm not sure if this Gandalf is needed here. But he poses some kind of threat, in principle. Instead of cavalry, he can kill Lucaris if he crawls. Meanwhile, Drogoth is almost level 9, as usual. When I see a dragon leveling up, I say maybe we'll see his ult, but we never see him. I would have fired now. God, he killed the dragon again. What the hell? Gandalf, by the way, is level 5. Instead of Wizard Blast, you could throw Glandring. And you don't have to expose yourself, you can just stand there and that's it. Well, the goblin is now too fixated on this Gandalf. That is, Gandalf in fact did nothing, but thanks to Gandalf this skirmish was won almost dry. Gondar. Yes, Zakarka. The fortress, by the way, is not Gregina at all, but there are repairs. Now let's see. So he decided to take a scarecrow to buy himself some time. He doesn't have towers on the fortress, that is, he can't kill bats, and then there are small dragons strangling him. He needs to carry out repairs. And he shit himself and didn't give up on repairs. It's very sad, but he has good eco and 4,000 command points. I don't quite understand why he made extensions for command points if he has an eco of 920. That is, his strength is higher than 1k economy. That is, well, you don't really need any more, but oh well, just for that money you could put up a tower. Maybe because of DFLSB? Well, probably not. Small dragons still pile on pretty hard. One baby, according to my feelings, is somewhere like half a ride, but without much, of course. They do have spit though. It doesn't matter. Well, that's it, he fought back. Is the goblin celebrating his victory? Something doesn't look like he has such a small army. But he made fire arrows. They appear in leveling up Azog. Tazok took the 7th level, now you can grade fire. This is such a freebie. A new fortress is being built and Gondar has a lot of money, but he doesn't have barracks, so he can't build reinforcements. I would order more from here, but he ordered. I would order even more cavalry. Normally, in principle, there are only archers there. He doesn't know that yet. Now he finds out the main thing is the cavalry. Just like that, sending one detachment here is not enough. We need more. It's even sad that he doesn't use shelling, so the kids flew again, which means it's crashing somewhere there. And there it is, the 9th level. Let's go to the window. Let's look. Minus Azog. No. Minus Azog flies Drogoth. Well, where? Well, my god, well, you spit in one direction, but you should fly in the other direction. Don't spit in the direction, they'll kill you. Well, motherfucker. It's painful to look at. By the way, Gandalf. No, he's alive. Gandalf is almost at level 9. Holy shit. That is, the 9th level. Almost the 10th, I meant. Almost ULT. Now, if Drogoth had not merged now, it is quite possible that he would have pumped up the 10th level and maybe the goblins would have been strangled by the condor. Would give a constant abundance. So, the 3rd shooting range is called one more. In terms of leveling up, of course, the goblin is very much ahead of Gondor, but Rohan has an army. But it seems like a mistake. Oh well, let's skip some more. Drogoth flew. I think about 4 farms are needed. But no, there are more than 6 so that he can take the 10th. Well, he may well take it. So he even decided to build a fortress. Wow. Missed. The Rangers will also shoot the kids. It seems to me that he shouldn't ruin the economy with kids, he should just accumulate them, because he won't be able to. Well, it's too late to break the economy. He's not breaking it that effectively, that is, it's just something that flies by and demolishes some farms for Gondor. It doesn't interfere in any way. He's got money, he has a crepe and he still invested a little there with her. But it seems like it was just in vain, and if these farms were completely destroyed by Drogoth, then it would seem to be getting closer and closer to the 10th level. He lets shake the Lone Rider Road to the side and didn't change his mind. We need fire arrows or catapults. The owner is counting on that. It was now possible for the Rohans to carry through the attack firmly. Not clear. What's the plan? The forge has been ordered. Okay. Now it's clear what the plan is. Oh, I feel sorry for this kid. He survived only to return and die. Well, not bad. But it seems that Kondra's army is already stronger than goblins. The entire budget for the dragon was spent, or rather on dragons. By the way, you could have killed him, he flew off to swing. Then only ordered arrows. Well, the towers, in my opinion, don't really focus the eagles. Many dicks have started. The eagles did a pretty good job of knocking it out. Maybe this will be enough for him. Almost 10th. One farm remains. This is all Indra's hope now. There is a fire, but it didn't have enough money, but the worker has to tear it down and repair it. How he took the 10th level, Zakarko is called, there is Stanechka. And how close it is, and he will fly away and find a good fly, and in the end it gives nothing to the goblin. He still loses everything. And loses the game, but he still has the worker. Does Zakarka carry it strong? The question is, does Creep Rill learn from his mistakes or not? It has renovations just like last time. Oh, he's studying okay. And you can use towers to focus trolls. He started. Okay, that's another matter. And the second one needs to be focused too. Not everything will focus him, but probably one troll will not be enough. And yes, how Gondar punished Kaiser. Thanks for watching, guys. Subscribe, like by everyone.